Welcome to the case summary for Nix versus Williams on 4lawnotes.com. This petition for writ of habeas corpus for Williams's murder conviction was the second trial where his previously published opinion in Brewer versus Williams was his successful assertion that he was denied his right to counsel, where the police officers enticed him to lead them to the body of his victim. In this case, he further asserts his Sixth Amendment right to counsel because of the condition of the body and the medical exam and the articles and photos of clothing. In other words, he was saying that the evidence would not have been in that condition had he not led the police officers to the body. In other words, if the evidence had not been illegally obtained. The issue is whether the evidence obtained unlawfully is nevertheless admissible if the evidence would have been inevitably obtained lawfully. The U.S. Supreme Court held that the evidence was properly admitted, that if the prosecution can establish by a preponderance of the evidence that the evidence would ultimately or inevitably have been discovered by lawful means, even if it was obtained unlawfully, the evidence is admissible. Under the inevitable discovery exception to the exclusionary rule, the prosecution also does not need to prove the absence of bad faith in obtaining the original evidence. That concludes this case summary for Nix versus Williams on 4lawnotes.com.